So I wanted to show you that this wasn't some sort of made-up application. You know, here is the drop saw. A drop saw is a saw with a circular blade that spins around. An electric motor makes it spin around, and you put pieces of timber here and you cut pieces of timber to build the frames for houses or to cut floorboards, to lay floorboards. They're used quite a lot, and they're really quick and easy to do lots of cuts, and they're nice and square sort of cuts in that timber. But it's a very, very dangerous beast. I want to just show you how long it takes for it to spin down once I let go of the switch, how long it takes for that saw to stop. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off at the power point here because it's got a clever system we'll talk about in a moment. So turn it off at the power point. And as you can see, that's a long time, right? And if you're doing lots and lots of cuts, in that spin down time, it can be very tempting to move the bit of timber, bring your fingers in to take out that bit of timber, put the new piece in. And in that spin down, there's enough rotational momentum in that saw blade to well and truly take off my fingers and possibly, you know, cut all the way through my wrist. So it is a dangerous beast. And some very bright spark who obviously paid attention in physics at school kind of went, hang on, this is an electric motor, but it's also a DC generator. The reason it's not generating any current is because when we turn off the switch, normally it goes open circuit. The switch is open and there's nowhere for the current to flow. So they had the great idea of, how about we build a switch which, when we let it go, it connects the now generator to a pathway where current can flow through a low resistance thing called a shunt. And so now when we let it go, the DC electric motor is now working as a generator and it's generating an EMF, well it always was, but now there's somewhere for that current to go. And so now the kinetic energy of the saw is being turned into electrical energy, which is passing through that shunt and ultimately turning that into thermal energy. So I want to show you how much more quickly the saw slows down with electromagnetic braking. And you can see the effect is really quite dramatic. That massively reduces the spin down time and increases the safety of the saw. A lovely example of physics at work.